The cool thing about light. What's the cool thing about light, Katie?
That it goes on forever and ever, doesn't it?
Wow, yeah. All right, let's talk about that. Wow, that was a lead up for nothing. And your phone.
Is frozen?
I don't know.
Okay, well, there you go. 5 minutes with Frankie.
All right, here we go.
Nope.
And she has her everything turned down.
You know
Why
what?
is it not doing it?
I don't know.
Like, that's the audio file.
Okay, well.
Okay, never mind. Here we go. 5 minutes with Frankie. So, light. Let's see all the things that have light. Well, we're in light right now because we turned the light on today. We have electricity. So our phones, light, what you're watching right now has light that's coming through the screen. We have light in the universe. We have this big star called the sun that gives us light. Interesting that we see it as a orange, yellowish kind of thing, yet it gives us white light, which is the whole spectrum of light. And the really cool thing is everything, the original color of everything is what?
White.
Black.
Oh, black.
Okay? Absolutely absence of color.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Until
Light
hits it. And then we can see it for what it is. So all these things are really cool about light. Also, the light has to hit the raindrop just in the right moment, right time, right angle to create a rainbow, which is beautiful. So all this has really cool implications to light. Also, light can also look at your mistakes. If you are into painting or putting up drywall, if you put a light to that after you've done it, you can see all your mistakes. So light has this tendency of lighting everything up, and people can see it.
Good, the bad, the ugly.
Yes. So in 1 John chapter 1, verse 5 says this. This is the message we have heard from him and proclaimed to you. So this is a proclamation. This is an idea that should be taught. That God is light, and in him is no darkness at all. So when God's light, when God's purity, when God sees something and exposes it in his light, then he is right. He has righteousness. He is holy. He is wonderful, majestic, powerful, all that in a bag of chips. And so God is light. And so if God is light, then we need to be the light of the world where we're at, in the darkness. Now, we're not talking about light like we're turning on light with a light bulb or your screen. We're talking about light as in the right thing at the right time for the right reason for the right purpose. The right thing that's in God's eyes. Anything else that is not of God or with God or the definition that God has given is darkness. And so when we expose people with the light of God, then we're going to see that we need God because we're in darkness. Darkness in sin, in evilness, in selfishness, all kinds of stuff. And when we shine the light of God, even to ourselves, we need to shine God to ourselves to expose what we're doing. Bad thoughts, bad motives, bad actions. Our heart and our mind and our speech have to all come together to praise God. And so we have to stay in the light. We have to stay in, even sometimes when it exposes our mistakes, we must stay in the light. We must grow closer to the light so we may get further away from the darkness. It's a spiritual battle. It's not against flesh and blood. We've got to realize that we love people, but we're going to have to be attracted to the light. We can't shy away from the light, even if it hurts. So, my encouragement for you today, are you staying in the light of God and exposing those things which needs to change? Or are you running away that you want to stay in the darkness? I would rather stay in the light, even if it hurts. I love you. Jesus loves you too. You have a good Monday. Bye-bye.